Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. Alright. So, do you guys have anything else to tell me or?
Heading east? If I were you, I wouldn't.
Hero gently suggests that the fear is the biggest enemy than anything that stalks the land.
You look tough, but you ain't tough enough. East'll be your funeral. The rolling pastures of Paradise Downs ain't paradisical no more.
Oh, they are level 12, so I guess they are strong enough to fight me. Do you have anything to sell me?
You've hit a nerve. He looks away.
Ask him why he waits at the keep. What business has he here?
Ain't none of your business why I'm still here.
Mused that it seems reasonable question. He could leave for Driftwood any time he wants.
He can't look you in the eye.
I left my girl out there, alright? Sally and me got split up, and I said we'd meet up here. And I ain't going back out there looking for her. You can judge me all you want. I ain't ashamed.
Okay, I will judge you. This Sally deserves a better man than you. Oh.
She'll do better with an ordinary man with flaws than a dead hero with none.
Did she say so?
You ain't seen it out there. You'll find your own limits quick enough.
My own limits. I think I've proven that I'm immortal.
He turns away.
And get lost. I don't need you. Right. So, paladins, you say, eh? And what are those paladins? Oh, they've killed a Voidwalker. I'd say I'm impressed, but I actually am not, because I've killed a Voidwalker as well, unless it's a higher level, in which case, yeah, congratulations, you killed a Voidwalker. So tell me, does this Voidwalker have anything? Upper top leg. Nothing. Cool. Siege crossbow, paladin shield, eh? Let's take this. Guess it doesn't count for stealing.
Blood still runs. I'll hold my tears when weeping comes.
Paladins should have nice maces, right?
A weary paladin strips equipment from the bodies of the dead, singing softly to himself. He looks you up and down, then nods a greeting.
Hello.
Oh, pity you just arrived. We could have used adventurers like you in that last fight.
Surprised that the paladins can handle a few Voidwalkers themselves.
We're short-handed, deserters, if you can believe that. Abandoned their post and wandered off into the wastelands. Left their friends here to die. It's shameful.
Desertion is shameful indeed.
We think alike, you and I. See the captain, adventurer. He'll put some work your way.
Great. Which one's the captain? This one? Path of the Pilgrims, on the Virgin of Lucian. Handwritten letter. Map of the vicinity. This map details the eastern region, cool, of the Ripper's coast, with etchings making harshly into the delicate drawing of the landscape. The etching shows Strogguard to the east, Paradise Drown to the northeast, Black Pits to the southeast. Nice. We could touch that. Oh, sorry.
Where, as I live and scarcely breathe, if it isn't Ifan ben-Mezd.
He still likes me though. Sanctium. Okay. He does have a mace, he also has a warhammer, but it's two-handed, so no. Blade of Fury. I do want a good two-handed weapon. So, that's a one-handed, right? One-handed mace. Known as Finor Feather, for the thatched and arrow-like shape of the head. This mace is commonly used as ceremonial weapon by the nobility of Finor. Let's save and try to steal it from him. Oh, by the way, he knows who I am.
Thought you died in the death fog. Thought you died a hero. But I suppose we really gave those Black Ring what for, eh? Wiped them all out in the blink of an eye. Damn proud to have served with you, Ben-Mezd. Damned proud.
Salute and tell him you were proud to serve alongside him too. Damned proud.
And now that the war's over, there's plenty of cleaning up to do.
Indeed.
Matter of fact, speaking of cleaning up, I've some work I could send your way if you're interested.
What do you want me to do?
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We are gravely concerned. We believe the White Magisters may have strayed into the darkness.
Very well.
We suspect that Dallas herself and her master Rivellon are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report back.
How much will you pay me for this work?
How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. But there are limits.
How about 1,000 gold?
You think very highly of yourself indeed.
You need the money to cover your expenses, gear and bribes. Oh my god, it actually worked. I mean, yes, I am completely serious about this.
We have a deal.
Really? Why?
He offers you an item.
Take it and examine it.
A whistle-like device sits nestled in your hand.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days. And I'd like to think I'll hear from you again. And, adventurer...
He looks you in the eye.
I know it goes without saying, Ben-Mezd, but don't get caught.
Don't worry, I won't. So, first of all, let's unchain. Talk to this guy, because he's the one
with
moving.
us, adventurer, for however long you'll stay.
Okay, save. Will you stop doing that, dude? Thievery required. What crime? Yeah, there's no way I can actually beat him, but it's good that he caught me. So, how much is my thievery? Just out of concern. I do want a good mace, but I did find a good shield, so let's hope that's good enough. You see? Good. I said good. Good. Anyway, I do have a crippling bow. What happened to you? Okay. That was incredibly weird. Load the last one. I guess it works, but why? Why did I die there? And he's dead again. Am I missing something? Is this game toying with me now? Listen, I actually don't mind if he dies, but if he dies every time I load a game, that's gonna be a problem. There we go. That should help you a little bit. Yeah, I know he's already rested.
He looks up from
He has
his map.
4,000 health, my lord. What level is he again?
I notice that I've yet to receive your...
Level 15. And it's a
He looks
trader.
up from his map.
So. How much does that cost and how good is it compared to my weapon? 23 to 25 plus 5 to 6 fire damage. So it's somewhere between 28, 31. Gives you 1 strength. Set burning for 1 turn. Fires level 9. Straight 12. Has a good durability. That's cool. It's better than mine. Definitely. Crush course. Right. I am actually going to switch one of my
I note.
skills now. We're not gonna use Bless, definitely not. And we're gonna go with Battering Ram. Memorize it. Good. That way I can actually close in the distance before retreating again. And it can knock down people. Something like Sucker Punch. Better. We're not going this way. Well, not yet anyway, we will return later on, once we have enough levels. So, you sir.
Seems like the only work these days is in fixing weapons. This will, eh?
You repair my weapons?
Happy to. Some of that stuff's not bad, friend. It's a little better now if I say so myself. Good luck to you.
Wormhole. I don't remember those things. Oh, right, I actually have them right now. Shields up. Didn't you say there was a ring I needed to identify? Wasn't here. Was it a ring? What was it? Show me everything. Well, that's a lot of garbage. Ah, there you are. Identify this. Lore Master too low. Okay, so it's actually in Fane's bag.
No sooner do I fix gear and the pallys here break it again. Them voidwoken have heads of stone. Still, I'd rather be fixing stuff than be lying there dead.
So it will cost 200 to sell it or to identify it? Ring of Intelligence. No. 200. I don't know. So if I click this... Oh, okay. 147. Sure. Oh, nice. It's actually a pretty decent ring for someone. Not for me, it's for Fane, definitely. It gives you a pretty decent defense against magic, so I'm going to give it to you. Thank you. Pyrokinetics, and it gives you Geomaster, so both of those are good for you. Plus a little bit of magic, good. Magic defense.
No sooner do I fix gear and the pallys here break it again. Them voidwoken have heads of stone. Still, I'd rather be fixing stuff than
Green
lying
can be
there
used to
dead.
create skill books. Cool. Not certain how. Am I going to have to combine the skill book with the scroll?
The paladin sends arrow after arrow into the trees.
Gently touch her shoulder.
She whips her head and fixes you with an intense look.
They're coming.
It's going to be okay.
That, my friend, depends on your definition of okay.
Alive.
There's voidwoken out there, and they're coming for us.
She turns back to the forest, her bow held ready.
I guess I can be okay with that.
Paladin Nesta. You only have Interesting. So you only have a magical armor. This guy's pretty strong.
For a moment, I thought you were our reinforcements. You here to lend a hand?
Tell him, her, whatever. The captain has already put you on work.
Glad to hear it. Carry on, and all the luck of the gods to you.
Thank you. You have an onion on you. I can smell it. Okay, we're not heading that way though. Still things I need to do here. Fane, where are you? Go this way. I'm taking the lead. Don't kill anyone. Some bedrolls, some backpacks. Good riddance to them. I'm sorry, did I touch anything?
Yes, but just another little while.
The couple notice you approach. The man offers a cheery smile. The woman watches you a little more warily, her arms crossed in front of her.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Claim to be new arrival on these shores and ask if they can tell you anything about the area.
The only thing worth knowing is that you should get out of this place as soon as you can.
Well, that explains why you're lying there.
Audrey. It's true. There's nothing for us in this place anymore. I wouldn't want some unsuspecting traveler to get lured in by this place.
The man half shrugs and half nods, agreeing to disagree.
Okay. The woman clearly has a low opinion of the area. Why is that?
Gossips, meddlers, interfering families, and now Voidwoken as well, tearing the place asunder. They're welcome to the lot as far as I'm concerned. We're going far away from it all.
You can't mean that. These are our friends and family you're talking about. You must want them to survive.
The woman throws the man a look before turning back to you.
He's being too generous. They stopped being our friends and family when they said we couldn't be together. Fulton's a sorcerer. I don't care about that. But plenty of others around here would have.
Wish them happiness and good luck. Take your leave. Okay. They are also level 12. We did talk to both of them, so I'm just going to retreat a little bit. I actually don't think we discovered the map as I had intended before. Yeah, we have. Okay, okay. Let's go this way. That's south. I have a question. That shield, what does it give me? Yeah, it gives me a lot of defense.
Just when I think this land holds no more surprises, I find myself in some place even more dismal than the last.
Really? You were a slave at the previous place we found you.
Still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal.
What do you think we should do now?
How many times must I tell you? I have business in the Black Pits. We should head to the excavation site there.
Okay. Where are the black pits? Map. Gallows. Hen house. Oh, that's currently unavailable, dude. Magister ladder ships. Down. Okay, let's go this way then. You see, okay. Moving on.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me!
Well, they can torture her if they want. Whatever makes them happy. I guess. What level are you guys? Just wondering. 9. Okay, they're the same level as me, so the game is progressing interesting, but it gives you...
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern.
Oh!
All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times.
So I was here before.
Wonder if they'll remember me.
I doubt it. I mean, why would they? You're nothing special.
You eating any of your own fish?
You kidding?
As the Magister's eyes alight upon you, they widen until they are practically bulging out of their sockets. One tremulous finger rises from voluminous robes and points right at you. From her other hand dangles handcuffs.
Ifan ben-Mezd is our living braze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you, and no mistake.
Smile. They remembered you.
Who could forget? Best night's business the healer had in months. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong.
Say that she'd be wise to ignore your presence completely. You can say you can see she wants to have you locked up all to herself. Well, let's go explain.
The Magister balks, all bravado punctured. She hums a tune and looks the other way, pretending to be completely alone here.
Great. That worked. So, Silent Watcher, what do you have?
Calm as a coiled spring held tight, this Silent Watcher stands tense before you. It seems to be waiting for something, but what is not clear.
There's no safety in solitude. You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I were you.
That's
madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
That's an interestingly small collection of potions.
Anything more?
Fine, let's sell some stuff, I guess. Door to Eternity. What do you do? Give those someone around you a status that prevents them dying from damage or despairing when their life runs out. Black Shroud. Pumpkin part. Okay. Casey Robbie. 44, 48. Oh wait. Okay.
Until later then.
Right, where's the weapons merchant?
The carved figure is a resplendent sight in this ramshackle village.
Place your palm against the elaborate mosaic at its base.
Your touch creates a ripple across the mosaic as if it were water and not stone. A comforting warmth spreads through you, starting at your fingertips.
Ah, there you go, weapons merchant.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and I'll stand by your side. But prices will go up, even for one of our own. Buy now and buy often. Special prices for you, my friend. Gotta stick with your own in times of trouble, right? War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
You're wrong. Time will tell, I suppose.
Mace, no. But Har's boots. Maybe we can find some good boots. What do you have? Initiative. And you? Fitness, retribution, bartering. Physicals, constitution. Hit points, good. But nothing I want. Why is there nothing that I can use that I like here?
Bishop Alexandar was slain by Seegers.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
So, Magister's house, I'm sorry, so we could go there. Magister Bellward.
I'm watching you, stranger.
Are you sure? May I take my leave. These for throw.
I have to stop these disappearing.
Was this a dictionary? Come on. Can't reach that place. Now some of those guys are green. Elizabeth. Oh, great.
You can't go in there, mister. The Master isn't home and the Magisters locked her house up for her. They were very angry about it. They said mean things about the Master and they left a mess, a big one.
Do you know where the Master personally?
She's my friend. She was one of the Magisters once. She was very high up. She used to look for god people and help them.
I like how she said friend. That's how I pronounce it.
But then she stopped that and just stayed in the house all the time. She used to play with me, but then the Magisters took her away, they did. They took her outside the village. I'm not allowed outside the village.
Okay, not worry. You're sure the Maester is fine?
She's not so sure.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Maester. I can hear her crying.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then she takes a deep breath, puts on a happy smile, turns, and skips away.
I see. Can't reach. Yeah. Do you have a shovel? My dear knight? I love the weather effects. It just looks so calming. Howdur. You have a shovel?
We dwarves had a kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping, I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom, and a proud knight was I. I won't always be sweeping, for my kingdom I'll die.
Hey, you have any information there?
Heavens to Bessie, another one. More queer folk than commoners in Driftwood these days.
What do you think I'm queer?
Just look at you. Tame owl. Eyes of a wolf. You don't come from no farm, I can tell you that.
And also I'm wearing an armor.
Anyway, tavern's just down the road. Can't miss it.
And why do you think I'm heading there?
'Cause that's where all the queer ones go. Clanking dwarves, dozy lizards. I even saw him drag a voidwoken down there in the dead of night. Don't know what's going on in that tavern, but it must be a freak show in there.
Now I have to go in there.
Maybe I'm glad I ain't pulling carts of stinking fish round no more. But what's a beast to do if not pull?
You'll probably have a new work soon.
Here's hoping. I've heard many a bull that's been sold off after the work's dried up. I doubt they were happy.
Yeah, maybe they were eaten. And by eaten I mean killed. And eaten.
My, but what a scour. Seems to me you could use a touch of magic.
Well, that's a pretty decent portrait, by the way. I like it.
Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Summon a fire slug. Cool. Do you want this one? Create fire surface and launch liner fire attacks. I definitely need more weapons, but I think I'm gonna loot it from the body of my dead enemies.
Can't blame him. There's no safety in solitude.
Okay, can we speak with you or?
That's it. Now on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath. I'll...
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Am I the wolf? I'm the wolf. Assume an air of levity and say you didn't realize you smell so bad. Where are you going?
I'm going nowhere right at this moment. Nowhere, since something crossed my path and oh so very sharply piqued my interest. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
No, I haven't. Why? Do you want to try it out?
Of course you haven't. We've only just met.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
It'll be funny if you try that.
His sliver of a smile could rival a rattler's.
I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a source hound yapping by my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
I finally understand, but you're not a sorcerer. You seek to become a Magister. Where can you sign up?
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelled on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. A would-be Magister has to prove his killer instinct after all. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do.
I'm intrigued.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule, a beast of burden. But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
Okay, make your point. If you were to accept the role of a rat catcher, you need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
I don't think so.
For a few moments, his hand hangs motionless in the air, then is withdrawn with a swift and determined finality.
Hard feelings it is. I'll remember. Time has come, my stitched-lipped lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You, the damn recruit. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
That's gonna be funny. Why is there so much chemicals in? Anyway. Ooh, a shark.
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
Beehive. Wait a second, can you?
You, stranger! What are you doing here?
Explain that you have business with her superior and walk away.
Grumbling, the Magister turns back to her patrol.
Interesting. So, it's gonna be difficult to rob those guys, I say. Okay, what is this? Driftwood.
Ain't this news? Fresh from the war owl. Hear all about it.
I'm listening. Please tell me.
Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop, the queen. What tickles your fancy?
Tell me about the Queen.
Johnny Justinia, Queen of the Dwarves. Ah, scourge more like. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything, and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dignity of the sword, no sir. Had them all hung. Real slow like. You ask me, and I say she's mad as a mink with its tail on fire. Queen or no queen.
Thank you. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. He's no, actually he's level 9. I just want to see his level, nothing else.
There's a lot of call for the jump friends.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
It snaps at your hand.
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
Okay, slide your hand beneath its stuffed collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
I can heal your pain, but you must trust me.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet.
Turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, man. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Who put that collar on you?
Master did.
Do you know what that means?
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now, but first I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
Got this morning twice.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
Mention the dog's spike collar and tell him he's cruel.
God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
Get out of town, now.
No.
Or I'll tell people what you did.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
Tell him you want all of his earnings, and he can be glad that's all you were taking.
He gives you a cool look, then rummages in his pocket. He hands you the contents.
That's your lot. Go on then. Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
Yeah, he definitely deserved that. Bastard. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. No, this gal.
The Silent Watcher's jaws clench and slacken a...
Silent Watchers.
Magisters dropping left and right. Can't say I'm shedding any tears.
Nah, don't worry about it, neither am I.
Who gains the title Most Divine? We wait,
Dominic Keller.
we wander and wander.
Divine voice, that idyllic poetry. I could lose myself in Barstan's cinnamon eyes.
Well, okay. So, what to do next, I wonder? Milady? What's your name again? Can't examine you? Yes, I can. Fainshar's lore. Captain Melboater. Well, I guess if we had the Captain Dwarf with us, that could have made an interesting conversation, right?
Absolutely not. The coffers meant to be guarded day and night. Here now, have you a reason for barging into my room, sir? When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see.
He squints at you and laughs. Looking closer, you see the man is wearing a very obvious fake beard. Behind the atrocious fox hair, you recognize the mischievous twinkling eyes of a lone wolf, Callow.
Ifan, forgive my style. I look a right pickled pepper pot, don't I?
Callow. Why the hell are you pretending to be some rich knob?
Why do you think? Why do we ever do any of the ridiculous stuff we do? It's for a contract.
Of course.
Oh, nice job on Alexandar, by the way. That'll net you a pretty penny, I'd wager.
Say it better, given that you had to do it twice.
Tough little cookie, eh? So what next? Grapevine says you know the whereabouts of more Godworken. Guess you'll be taking them on over Roost's way, eh?
Tell him you're keen to take Godwalken to Roost, but where is he?
Camped out at an abandoned sawmill, not too far from here.
Baron hunkers down and sketches a rough map from your present location on the floor using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads pulled up from the carpet.
Suppose you'd best get moving, huh? And I'd best get back to living the no-thrills barred life of this chump.
Very nice impression you have.
Ah, you know how it is. Pretend you own the place and a surprisingly large number of people just go along with it. But I won't lie, the beard does go down well with the ladies.
Of course it does. And hit the road. Straighten his fake mustache and stare it off.
Baron laughs and swats you away.
Ooh, Executor. It's physical, not piercing, so no. 36 damage. Big Lizard Club. That's a decent weapon, actually. But it's a two-handed one. Two-handed mace. Yeah, technically it's better than your weapon, than my weapon, but set poison for 1 turn, 20% chance to succeed, free to dodge and... Oh, that's weaker. Much weaker. War Cane. It's a wand. Whoa. Okay. Definitely better than what you're currently having. I do will give you 1 intelligence, so that's cool. Initiative 3. Set blind for 1 turn. Too expensive. I wouldn't mind stealing it, you know.
Careful. I spotted a trap.
Oh, Ifan, you and your traps.
It's disgusting, that's what it is.
Oh, this is clogged.
I'll knock it if I want. Even if I haven't tried it.
Hello.
Yeah? What do you want?
Tell her you want the very best of old people.
Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want, do you think?
Optimism is a moral duty.
Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us settle an argument.
Of course. What can I help with?
Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
I can see that. I mean, go on.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly.
Say that if they're asking you for advice, they must know the situation is dodgy. In times like this, who cares who does what with whom? Yeah, I have to agree here. You can sleep with whatever you want.
Thatcher looks victorious. Eden looks annoyed.
You're as bad as she is. Get lost then, you're no use to me.
Eden turns back to her drink. Thatcher smiles goodbye.
Stick to your own kind is my
She
advice.
tips you a wink, then turns away.
Okay.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
Light of the Phoenix, is that a book? Yes. Wow, you guys have absolutely nothing. What's your thieving level? Just curious. Retribution, Geomaster, Necromancy, Scoundrel, Warfare, Lucky Charm, Lore Master, Thievery. Thievery. Why do I have 2 Lore Master? That's my base. Okay.
The chest won't open.
Okay, let's save. Okay then. Hands of what?
This town is...
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby you hear a bell.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
Stick to your
A
own
weathered
kind.
woman in a dirty...
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
If she held a compass, she must have been a captain. Where is her ship then?
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
I don't hear a bell.
Perhaps I am already mad. But I swear I hear the bells. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
Drowning sorrows.
Stick to your own kind is my advice.
Okay. Need some levels on thievery with Fane.
Oh, forget it.
Who rings the bell?
Can't wait to hear this.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that.
Look from her to the drink. Shrug and drink it down. Oh, no. Look her, she looks like she's in a bad shape. Why don't you take it easy?
Drink or shut up.
Excuse yourself. go.
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a poem for you if you sidled up all nice like.
What?
What's even the
Anyway, what are you doing?
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are?
I'll often say that sneaking has always been the safest bet for you.
Show some sense and hold your tongue. People are on edge as it is, without newcomers looking for trouble. My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
Note his ruined red clothing and say that he doesn't look like a Magister.
I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor.
What do you know about the disappearances?
3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
And who is responsible?
That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves amongst them. I have to keep investigating, keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
What's in it for me?
Civic pride, perhaps? The respect of those who safeguard your people? You don't know how lucky you are to be born a human.
Tell him that he owes the Magister nothing. They abandoned him after all. If anything, he'd probably make for a likely suspect in their eyes.
What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now get away from me and don't come back unless you have information I can use.
Okay, come on. There are still places I need to visit. Hello, puppy.
The cat stares up at you. Its midnight black pupils are too prominent for you to discern the colour of its glazed eyes.
8 lives already gone, that I'd gladly lose the last if you can throw me a fish. One of those smelly kind.
Why don't you get a fresh fish?
He stares at the fish and meows, a mixture of pleasure and pain.
You don't look well. Maybe you shouldn't be eating tainted fish.
But I need 'em. So yummy. They taste like shadows and spoiled cream and turn the air dark. It feels so beautiful against my fur, like being caressed by black cotton.
Right, take 2 more. I don't need them.
The cat licks his lips and sets his glazed eyes on the feast in front of him.
Maybe I should stick to the good stuff for a while. But I'll miss the shadow.
He pokes his nose at your map, leaving a wet spot.
I think you'll find something interesting there. Found me some goodies during life number 6. Now, if you don't mind, I need a bit of me time.
Oh, good little cat, I guess. Well, as this was the first one.
Well, ain't you a tall drink of tallness? What can I do for you, honey?
Admire the sheen on her feathers.
She fluffs them and coos.
You're so very, very sweet to notice, honey. Ain't easy keeping him so nice in a dusty town like this. But I do take pride in him.
Take my leave. I don't want your
Go
eyes.
on and scoot then, honey. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy, you say?
Oh, you want a list? I've got eggs to lay, grass to tidy, grain to clear, and Magister boots to peck. Now if you'll excuse me.
Oh, please, by all
What's
means.
this? I found something. I don't have the right tool for digging.
Fine, let's see if we can purchase a shovel from somewhere, because I'm getting annoyed. Actually, let's go back to the ship. Yeah. Chest? Come on, we need a shovel. Nothing here. This one's empty. You know, I can't even see any. Light metal armor. Do you have anything here? Level 10. Full metal coat. Requires 12 strength. I could wear that actually, can't I? Can, but it's not that great. Wooden staff. Okay, let's see what things we need to sell. Armored frost crow, rice bloated corpse. You have those guys? Blood rose, I'm gonna keep this one. Severed head, chunk of flesh, infect, crippling blow, Alexandar's cloak. It's a level 8. You want it? Yours is better. Yes, you can keep it. I guess. Well, we don't need this one. Keep this one for now. Heroic buffer. Compare. Definitely getting this one. There you go. A bank. Plenty. What do you do? That's a staff. Whitemore scribble. Set is cursed. Heavy hands. Okay. Tremor. Requires 12 strength. Has a pretty decent actually resistance, so I could use that. Migo's breastplate. Gives you 1 strength, but it's not that remarkable otherwise, so you can go. We're gonna sell you, we're not gonna use it. We'll sell you. Mask of strength. We're selling you, you, Helon's blade. For service and constitution. 15 magical resistance, okay. That's a two-handed mace, we're not using those. Want of the lizard. 15 to 70. Well, I guess you're a little bit better than both of them. Yeah, you can keep it for now. Graceful light plate. Tattered hood. 6 to 8. Well, Necromancer and Constitution. Necromancer and Strength. You are gonna be sold. Still no shovel though. Why don't you take all the backpacks? We can look in them, I guess. Now let's see, things that we need to sell. Definitely you. Fancy necklace, Geomaster, Scoundrel, we're keeping you for now. Oh, by the way, let's see, which one are we going to do? Main hand. Set blinded for 1 turn, 10% chance to succeed. We're gonna sell the other one though. Both seem like a good... Okay, 17. How much damage are you gonna do if I switch you? Not gonna change. Keep fire. Okay, you're gonna be sold. Pyrokinetic, intelligence, magical. Gives you 1 intelligence and 1 pyrokinetic, so you're gonna be switched and you're gonna be sold. Let's take a look. Constitution, Warfare, Necromancy. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be sold. Okay, boots. Actually, it's this one. I guess they fit, as long as you can't see his legs. I'm gonna sell you guys. You definitely need a new belt. Okay, we're gonna sell you the bucket, the mask of strength. 600. Okay. We're gonna sell you. Ah, there you go. Bartering. A cursed ring. We're not gonna use you. Let's compare the two shields. That's a level 12 shield. It's definitely better. So we're gonna sell you and you. $31. We're selling you and you. It gives you wits. Big deal. Only 1 strength and weaker than the other one. You're sold. Now that's gonna be interesting. If we switch you and you... No, the cloak is better. We do have the gloves of teleportation here. Magic Scoundrel. Plus 1 to rage. Well, you can keep it for now. Those gloves we're gonna sell, so we'll... Actually, those boots are pretty good. No, not good enough. We don't need you. We're gonna sell you. 7. 11. 60. There you go. Don't want to sell it, but I don't think that it's good enough. So, bye. Dagger. Selling you and you. Gonna keep this for now. I don't know when I'm gonna use it or not. Shadow's Eye, that gives you chameleon. I did like it, but... Okay, I'm gonna give it to you, so I won't sell it at some point. That's a staff. Two-handed. Mace. Okay, we're still looking for that shovel. Trap disarming kip. If only it wasn't consumed. Migo's ring. Yeah, that thing needs to go. And what about this one? A stone wand. Compare. Yeah, sure. That's a wand as well. 13 to 14. Intelligence and something else. Yeah, you're gonna be sold. Strength and retribution. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna need you either. Okay. There we go. So now let's take a look at the backpacks. Spells and scrolls, damn it. This one's empty, we noticed. This one has a lot of books we're never gonna use. Okay, you can keep it. You. Filled with junk, I guess we need to sell you. There's so many things in here. I don't see a shovel. Great, so I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm going to see you all next time. Goodbye.